Evening. Welcome to today's session. Welcome, Global Education Network. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to today's session. Today, we are going to learn a lot from Georgia. We're going to learn about Georgia's education, about Georgia's culture. This will be a great session hosted by Ekaterine Chachibata from Georgia and her students. Her students will talk about what Georgia's education, what Georgia's culture is about. So I hope you have a great time. Yes. First of all, before we start, before Ekaterina begins, I would like to send a very, very happy birthday to our dear Karina. Karina's birthday is today and hope she is having a great day. Mudin, hope you are okay. Hope everything is okay. And we are here. We will begin our session right now at this moment. So, Ekaterina, are you here? Are you ready? Are your students ready? Let's check. Yes, she's here. Can we open Ekaterina's microphone, please? So she can begin our session today.
Hello.
Remember, yes, thank you. Welcome, Ekaterina.
It's nice to meet you, all of you. We are ready to represent Georgia. My students are ready. They want to give you some information and to tell about Georgia, its tradition. And we will be glad to introduce you our culture, our tradition. And we are ready.
Go ahead. The floor is all yours. We are ready to listen to your students. We are ready to learn about Georgia.
Okay. Is it necessary to share the slides?
Yes, please. It is very important for us to see your slides.
Okay. Now, Barbara Koberidze, are you ready? Barbara, please share your slide and start to represent the Georgia. Barbara. Okay, David, are you ready? David?
Let's check if their microphones are able to, if they are able to open their microphones.
Barbara, microphone gagamortuli. Unfortunately, none of them can turn off the microphone. Turn on the microphone.
Yes, please, can we open their micro so they can speak, please?
Yes.
Our speakers are not able to share, are not able to open their microphones. Can we get help, please?
Yes.
While they open their micros, Catherine, can you tell us a little bit about your students, what their level is, please?
My students are Barbara Koberidze, David Habashidze, Sandro Lejava, Nuța Bushrikidze, and Tekla Lutidze. They are eager to tell some words about our beautiful country. They want to show you how wonderful and beautiful.
Catherine, please, you can request your student raise hand, and we need to make co-host. We have a stop unmute option for participant who will give speech from your student. Please need to make co-host and need to raise hand. When a student raise hand, we will make co-host.
Can the students raise their hands so we could open their microphones and their cameras, please? Yes, to know that they are here, and Modine can open their micros and their cameras.
When I will tell them everything, I will give them the information to raise their hands.
Yes, please. Please raise your hands, our speakers, our students, please.
They raised their hands.
They did? Okay.
Yes.
There they go. Yes, Modine, can you help us? Okay, while Modine helps us, Catherine, what are your students studying?
They are studying different kind of subjects at school, especially English. They are in the 8th form.
Okay, there we have 3 students now raising their hands.
4, 3.
Dear student, I have made you co-host. You can unmute yourself now and you can speak now.
Thank you, Modine. Now they could open their microphone.
My cursor, I don't know who is it.
I'm Tekla Lutidze.
Tekla Shencha.
Yes.
David Abashidze, Barbara Koberidze, and my cursor have raised their hands.
Okay, they are able to open their micro and open their camera so they can share their slides and we can learn a lot about Georgia. Go ahead.
Okay, Sandro. Okay, but micro, they can't send on Tekla.
Yes.
Now. გახსენი თვალი და დაიწყე პრეზენტაცია, გააზიარე სლაიდი.
დიახმას, ზიარებ, share screen.
Start to represent the presentation.
მას ჩანს ეკრანი?
მაცადე თეკლა. ჩანს თეკლა დაიწყე, გაადიდე.
დიახმას. Hello, I'm Tekla Lutidze. I'm 14 years old and I'm from Georgia. Now I can talk about Georgia. Welcome to Georgia. Georgia is the country that is located at the junction of Europe and Asia, namely in the Caucasus. It borders the Black Sea to the west, the Russian Federation to the north, Azerbaijan to the southeast, Armenia and Turkey to the south. Georgia is located at the ancient transport crossroads that connects the countries of the north and south, west and east. It was on it that the transport highway connected Europe, Asia, past the ancient Silk Road. Georgia history. Georgia is a small country with a great and ancient history. For centuries, it has been a walk of life, of struggle of the great empires because of its strategic location. However, it still managed to survive and maintain statehood. Humans settled here 1,080,000 years ago. At the first, Europe was a Homo a Georgian man, starting with the Homo erectus live in the cave. The process of evolution and the cultural development were continually going on here. The 4th century turned out a turning point for Georgia. In 326 city near Cappadocia introduced a new religion, Christianity, in the country. The proclamation of Christianity as a state religion significantly determined the future development of the country. In the Middle Ages, the royal principalities were formed in Georgia, after which the struggle of unification began. The country was united by the greatest Georgian king in the 12th century, David the Builder. He managed to make the region of Georgia the strongest state. The golden age of our country is considered to be the period of King Thomas' reign. At this time, the country's power and development reached its peak. The strength of the country has led to the flourishing of medieval Georgian architecture, painting, and poetry. The Golden Age was followed by the decline, collapse, and domination of Iran and the Ottomans. Georgian culture. Georgia for centuries, European, Eastern, and other cultures have encountered each other in Georgia, located at the intersection of Europe and Asia. Of their unique qualities and the Georgia creativity has led to the development of a diverse and unique culture. The country will surprise you with its combination of antiquity and modernity, and with its cultural heritage, monuments, and sites in which centuries-old traditions are brought to life. Georgian script. Georgian script consists of 3 historical type systems, Asomtauruli, Nusuri, and Khedruli. Each of them has its own characteristic graphic style, but in terms of the variation of the outlines of the letters, the Nusuri script is the result of the development of Asomtauruli, and the Khedruli script is the result of development of Nusuri. These changes were in turn determined by the desire for fast, simplified writing, which has driven by the growing demand for books. The typification of Georgian script uses the concept of 3 Georgian scripts, and there is a photos. This is Asomtauruli script, this is Nusuri script, this is Khedruli script. Next is Georgian folklore. Georgian songs are as ancient as Georgia itself. Here, every region has its own sound, but all share one thing in common: structured polyphony. Georgia was one of the first places in the Christian world to lay the groundwork for 3-part harmonies in church music. In 1977, NASA sent the Golden Record into space, on which were recorded masterpieces of human creativity, including Chuck Ruler as a treasure of Georgian folk polyphony. Georgian polyphony has also been listed as an intangible heritage of humanity by UNESCO since 2008. Another gem of Georgian culture is its dance. Its performance depicts stories about love, war, beliefs, and work. When the unique features of Georgian dance are discussed, the first things noted are always the flexibility of the men and the elegance of the woman. And here are photos about the Georgian folklore. This is Georgian instrument, and this is Georgian dances. Next is Georgian supra. Many guests who come to Georgia start getting with the ethno-culture with a table and Georgian dishes. The country where wine was present was pressed 8,200 years ago, really prides itself on its table tradition. In Georgia, the table also accompanies khini, and it's a companion of the plague. At the table, you will hear everything that the people here think about, what they love, and what they are proud of. People sing, dance, recite poems, exchange ideas, and become friends at the table. In different parts of Georgia, you will test drink and dishes characteristic of the part of the country. For example, and many others. Georgia architectural monuments, houses, fortresses, carvings, frescoes, and or ornaments that you will come across in every corner of the country, in the mountains or in the bar, will show you the richness of Georgia culture. From the 4th century, after the spread of Christianity in Georgia, the development of church architecture begins. Georgia, which is the crossroad of Christian Eastern religions, has always aspired to the cultural West. By accepting Christianity, the country finally determined its direction. Today in Georgia, there are many unique Christian monuments of the Middle Ages preserved in a perfect form. And there are photos about Georgian architecture. Next is Georgian archaeology. A number of archaeological discoveries of world significance has been made on the territory of Georgia. The grave pots, whose age is BC year ago, 6,000 years ago. According to the research, it was established that Georgia is the birthplace of wine. Wild wines were first demonstrated by men in Georgia, and wine was pressed from cultivated vines. In Georgia, you can see the cities of ancient times with a high level of city life. In the era of Hellenism, when a new world civilization was born, one of the great world trade transit highways passed through Georgia, and as a result of the country was urbanized. And there's a photo, there is Georgia pots, there is old building, and there is first European people, Zezwa and Zia. Georgia famous people. I would like to inform you that Georgia also has many outstanding people, among from whom is Shota Rustaveli, who created one of the world's most famous works, Webris Qausani, Lilia Chauchawadziakakits Ereteli, Wajab Shawalia Yakov Gogevashvili, who created Dedaina, Galactiot Abidjak, many others. There are also famous artists, Nico Pirosmani, whose works has received a great approval and being next to Van Gogh's works, as well as Lado Gutiashvili and David Kakabadze. And there are these famous people. This is Nico Pirosmani, and this is Shota Rustaveli, Ilya Chauchawadzialak, and that's the many others. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Tekla, very much. It was a nice presentation. Now, Sandro, are you ready? Lejava? Sandro?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you. Now, please share your presentation. Hello, Sandro.
Yes. Okay.
Now, please share your presentation. Sandro, can't you share it?
I
Sandro?
can't. My computer is lagging and I know. I'm trying to.
Muhammad, can you help us to share the presentation? Okay, Sandro, please wait. David, are you ready? David,
Yes, so I will try to share screen.
please share your screen. Hello, David.
Hello. Can you see my presentation?
Yes, we can see. Yes, my darling, yes.
Hello everyone, my name is David Evashidze, and today I want to present you a presentation about my country called Georgia. Georgia is a country in Eastern Europe located on the coast of Black Sea. During
Gadide prezentația. Gadide, telecranse.
so please wait. I can't.
Okay, no problem. Present self.
During 1991 to the 1995, its full name was the Republic of Georgia, but since 1995, Georgia is written in the constitution. Before it was a part of the Soviet Union, but now it's in the independent republic. The country name in the Georgia language is Sakartvelo. The capital city is Tbilisi. Its population is almost 4 million. It's the flag of the Georgia. It's the greater coat of the arm of the Georgia, and its location of Georgia in the map. Georgia borders Russia, Azerbaijan, Armenia, and Turkey. The Black Sea lies to the west. The Caucasus Mountains run through the north and the south. Near the Black Sea are fertile lowlands. For a small country, Georgia has a varied climate. Winds of the Black Sea give the western lowlands a middle humid climate. Rainfall is plentiful in this region. Parts of eastern Georgia are quite dry. However, the highest peaks of the Caucasus are covered in snow throughout and it's the Georgian map and this physical map of Georgia. Humans have lived in Georgia since a prehistorical time. Then the ancient Greeks and Romans knew the land as the source of valuable metals. By the 65 BC, the region was part of ancient Rome. Georgia was converted to Christianity about 350 CE. Afterward, it was closely tied to the Christian Byzantine Empire. For the next three centuries, Georgia was involved in conflicts between the Byzantine and Persian empires. Arabs took control of Tbilisi in 654. Georgia was unified into one state by King Bagrat III, who reigned from 975 to 1014. The kingdom soon entered the Golden Age, reaching the height of its power in the late mm, uh, thousands and the early thousands and hundreds. This period ended in 1220 when Mongols invaded from the east. The next foreign powers to dominate Georgia were the Ottoman Turks and the Persians. These groups invaded repeatedly from the 1500s to the 1700s. Georgia turned to the Russia for protection. The two countries in the treaty 1783, Russia agreed to respect Georgia's independence in the early 1800s. However, Russia gradually took control of Georgia. The Russian Empire fell during the Russian Revolution of 1917. A year later, Georgia declared itself independent. In 1921, however, the armies of Russia, new Soviet regime invaded and introduced communist rule. Georgia joined the Soviet Union as a part of a Transcaucasian Soviet Federated Socialist Republic. This body was dissolved in 1956, and Georgia became a separate Soviet republic. The Soviet director Joseph Stalin was himself a Georgian, but this did not protect the republic from harsh Soviet rule. Georgia declared its independence in 1991. The country soon faced rebellions in several of its regions that continued into the 21st century. Here are some old Georgia photos and old Tbilisi. This is old Tbilisi, the capital of Georgia, and this is the old location of Georgia. Georgia culture is one of the most distinctive in the world, so I'll try to give you a little information about this genius culture. The Georgian tape. At the tape of Georgia, you will hear everything that people here think about, what they love and what they are proud of. At the table, they sing, dance, say poems, change their thoughts, and make friends with each other. At the table, in different parts of Georgia, you will taste the drinks and dishes characteristic of this corner. And them, you will learn the peculiarities on the of this side. And Georgian table is amazing. You can eat here a lot of different kind of foods. The history of Georgian dance and song Georgian folklore. The history of Georgian dance and song begins before our era. Georgia is the birthplace of polyphony. Georgian song is as ancient as Georgia itself. Each side in this country has its own unique sound, but everyone is characterized by one thing, already polyphony. Um, Georgian architecture. Architectural monuments, houses, castles, churches, carvings, frescoes, or ornaments which you will encounter in all parts of the country, mountains or bars will show you the richness of Georgian culture. Archaeology. A number of archaeological finds of world
We cannot listen anymore.
Tato, we can't hear you. Something went wrong. Okay. Barbara Koberidze, are you ready?
Can you hear me?
Barbara? Yes, we hear you. Hello, Bobby.
Okay, I'll
Now
try to
please
share
share
my
your
screen.
presentation. Yeah.
Can you see my screen?
No, my darling.
1 minute. Now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Bobby. Now, let's start.
Okay.
Yeah, Bobby.
Hello everyone, my name is Barbara Koberidze. I'm 13 years old and I'm from Georgia. When Georgians say that they are from Georgia, foreigners think that they are from the state of Georgia, but I'm from the country of Georgia, and this name, Georgia, is Latin name, and in our language, Georgia is called Sakartvelo. Therefore, in this presentation, I will often use the name Sakartvelo and not Georgia. And this word Gamarjoba means hello in English. Okay. 1 minute. A country located in Caucasus at the intersection of Eastern Europe and Western Asia. It is bounded west by the Black Sea and north and east by Russia. And Russia has occupied our territories, and we don't have good relations with Russia. And south by Turkey and Armenia, and to the western by Azerbaijan. 1 minute. Now I want to talk about the flag, motto, and coat of arms of Sakartvelo. The large cross on the flag with 4 smaller crosses in the corners is a Christian symbol representing the Savior and the 4 evangelists. The main figure of the state coat of arms of Georgia is George, and Georgia mottos is power is in unity. Corners of Sakartvelo. The corners of Georgia are Imereti, Ajara, Guria, Kartli, Kakheti, Svaneti, Rachalechumi, Samegrelo, Abkhazia, and Samtskhe-Javakheti. And Abkhazia is occupied by Russia. This is Imereti. Achara. There is a moving statue called Ninoaida in Batumi, Achara. This is Kartli, and there is a Aragvi river in Kartli. One side of this river is light color, and the other side of this river is dark color. This is Guria, and in Guria, located most largest fanfare park called Tsitsinatela. This is Kakheti. This is Samegrelo, and it's Dadianis Palace. This is Rachale Chumi. Svaneti. Svaneti is famous with his towels. This is Abkhazeti, and I already said that is occupied territory. And national clothes of Sakartvelo. Every corner of Georgia has a characteristic dress. For example, in Svanets, Svan had until it was a nabadi. The traditional costume of men from Perth was and women's sadiato dress. Now, capital city of Sakartvelo is Tbilisi, and one of the best cities in Georgia to visit. Tbilisi lies on the banks of the Kvari, also known as the Kura river is surrounded by hills and mountains. It has been the capital of Georgia since the 6th century. During your walk in the city, you will come across over renovated and hyper modern buildings. Georgia has everything, mining and sea resorts, urban areas, villages and cities, sites and historical monuments. Here, anyone can find interesting sites to suit their taste. I want to show you sightseeing of Georgia. This is mountains of Georgia. This is Sveti Tshoveli Monastery. This is Vardzia. This is Museum of Vani. And also we have a very pretty nature, and I will show you. This is Canyon of Martvili. Georgian writing system is one of the oldest, and it is among the 40 writing system in the world. And Georgian alphabet was changed 3 times during the history. At first, it was Nuskhuri. Sorry, it was Khedruli. It was Mtavuli, then it was Nuskhuri, and now we are using Khedruli. Every tourist who comes to Georgia complains that Georgian food is delicious, and I think so. Now here is a delicious Georgian food. It's acharuli khachapuri, it's khinkali, and imagine we have special tradition of eating khinkali. It's elargi from Samegrelo, it's imeruli khachapuri from Imereti, and it's mchadi. Georgian wine. Georgian wine has 8,000 years of history in Georgia. Wine has been put in kfevri since time immemorial. This is an anicu clay vessel which is placed in the ground. Grapes will squeezed and fermented inside. Georgians drink wine from a different vessel called khanzi, and this is khanzi. It is a vessel made from the horn of a goat or other horned animal. Now, Georgian dance. Georgian dance is a celebration of life and of Georgia's rich and diverse culture. Each dance portrays the characteristics of the region in which it originated. The mountain dances such as Khesuli or Mtiluri are different from the valley or lowland dances, Acharuli and Davlubi. The costumes are different for every dance and resemble the clothing of the past in different regions of Georgia. Now, Georgian folk songs performed in up to 50 dialects of all corners of Georgia have their origin in ancient times and tells you one great history of our country. Georgian church hymns, which were late centuries ago and can be heard in Georgian churches, are completely unique and exciting. All folk music in Georgia is created with a certain theme, for example, labor, festive, dancing, and here are Georgian instruments. Georgian instruments are doli, chianuri, changi, garmoni, and so on. Chakrulo is a Georgian folkloric choral song, a folk song. It is a three-part song from the region of Kakheti, dramatistic preparation for a battle. Chakrulo was in the 29 musical composition that were sent into place. Veprischausani is a Georgian poem written in the 12th century by Georgia's national poet Shota Rustaveli. This poem has been translated into many languages. Imagine it took 11 years to be translated in Japan. Veprischausani is one of the best poems in the world, and this poem talks about all topics, for example, astronomy, medicine, love, friendship, and so on. Veprischausani is a very proud poem from Georgians. And thank you for your attention. I'm done. One minute.
Thank you very much. Ekaterina? We cannot listen, we cannot hear. Ekaterina? Your micro is off.
Are you listening to me?
Yes, now we are. Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Nuta, are you ready, Nuta?
Yes, hello.
Okay. Hello, my darling. Now
My name is
share us your
Nuta
screen.
Bukhachevan, and I'm from Georgia. Okay. Um, 1 minute. Can you see my project?
Yes.
Hello, today we will talk about Georgia. Location of Georgia. Georgia is location or it's the junction of Europa and Asia, namely in the Caucasus, in Bobais, the Black Sea, to the west, the Russia Federation, to the north, Azerbaijan, to the south, Armenia, and Turkey to the south. Corner of Georgia. Guria side, Imereti side, Kakheti side, Mtskheta-Mthianetis area, Racha-Lechkhumi and Khemo-Swanetis area, Samegrelo and Zemo-Swanetis area, Samtskhet-Javakhეთის area, Khemo-Kartli side, Shida-Kartli side. Each corner of Georgia is distinguished by its national dishes, and I will try to introduce you to each corner by hosting guests. I will try to show you all the delicious food what is available in Georgia. This is acharuli, khachapuri, homi, baje, khinkali, and many others. Each corner has its own national dress, folk music, and dance. There are ancient historical churches and monasteries in Georgia. This is Nikort Minda, Bagardiani, and many others. Tourism in Georgia. There are many beautiful and amazing places in Georgia. They are distinguished by their beautiful nature and wave. So large number of tourists are fascinated by the beautiful of Georgia. So they often visit various beautiful places such as Gudauri, Bakuriani, Racha, Samegrelo, Batumi, Swaneti, Kakheti, and others. This picture is a Samegrelo. This is a Bakuriani, Swaneti, Gudauri, Batumi, and others. Next is the capital of Georgia. The capital of Georgia is Tbilisi, the most beautiful, colorful, and different place in all of the Georgia. What has gained great population among tourists. Thanks for watching.
Thank you, Nuta. Now, Sandro, are you ready? Sandro?
Here, can you hear me?
Yes. Now
Sure.
share your screen.
Okay.
Sandro, we can't see you.
Oh, I will share the screen right now.
Okay.
Can you smash the screen?
Yes, we see it.
Wait a minute.
Sandro Vertav.
No, no.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see?
Yeah,
the
yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay, okay, welcome to Georgia. Georgians call their homeland Sakartvelo. Georgia is located at the crossroads of Europe and Asia, in the Caucasus, on the coast of the Black Sea. For centuries, it served as a link between civilizations, and it was here that the Silk Road, the world's largest trade artery, passed. And this is the map of the Georgia. Georgia is a special country for its geographical biological diversity. Almost all types of air on the surface of the earth are spread. Georgia is also known for its nature. To the north, the towering Great Caucasus. To the west, the Black Sea. This is the Black Sea, and to the south, the mountains of the Lesser Caucasus. This is the mountains. To the east, open fields, rivers, waterfalls, beautiful valleys, peaks, springs, lakes, and reservoirs, streams, and forests. And this is photos of the Georgia's nature. Despite the fact that Georgia constantly had to fight wars with invaders, our country still managed to preserve its unique architecture, language, unique writing, literature, musical and choreographical arts, Georgian traditions, and others. And here is a photos of some Georgian culture, like dance and writing. Flag of Georgia. The flag of Georgia is known as the five-cross flag. Is one of the national symbols of Georgia. Originally a banner of the medieval kingdom of Georgia, it was popularized in the late 20th and early 21st centuries during the Georgian National Revival. The national flag of Georgia is description in the degree. The Georgian national flag is a white rectangular with a large red cross in its central portion touching all four sides of the flag. In the four corners, there are four Bolnur Katsuri crosses, also referred to as a Georgian cross or a Grabhovian cross, or of the same color as the large cross. And here is a photo of the flag, the modern flag of Georgia. The flag of Georgia was different at different times and constantly changed. This is the first flag of Georgia, which has only the main part of the modern one, the large red cross in the middle. And this is the flag of the Democratic Republic of Georgia. Georgian script. There are 14 scripts in the world, and one of them is Georgian. The Georgian alphabet had three types of writing through history. They are Asomtavuli, Nushuri, Khedruli, which we still use today. In 2016, UNESCO included all three types of Georgian alphabet in the list of intangible cultural heritage. Georgian greeting is Gamarjaba, and it's like hello. The first European civilization. In 1991, the first school was discovered in Dumanis, Georgia, which was dated 1.8 million years ago. He was the first person in Europe whom scientists called man from Georgia, Homo georgicus. The reconstructed visual of the first Europeans, Zezvaendia, can be seen in the Dmanisi Museum Reserve. And here are the photos of the reconstructed visual of them. World Heritage. The Georgian cultural monuments have been included in the list of World Heritage Monuments. supported by UNESCO since 1994. Here is the Kolkheti Natural Reserve, Galati Monastery, Upper Swaneti, and Svetitsko Valley. Georgian cuisine. For centuries, Georgian cuisine shared the best techniques and traditions of Europe and the Middle East, and created its own individual, sophisticated flavors. All corners of Georgia are known for their traditional dishes, and the most famous dishes in Georgia are mzvadi, khachapuri, churchkhela, and khinkali. Wine. Georgian wine is 8,000 years old. The oldest tradition of Georgian wine is to put it in a jug. Georgian is known for various grape varieties and wine. Ajara and Guria, ripe egg-colored berries. Samigrelo Ojale. Imereti, Titra Solikauri, and Krahuna. Rachel Chumi, Ush Lauri, and Khvanchkara. Kacheti, Kahuri, Green, and Kis, Tela, and Saferavi. Art and culture. The first Georgian inscription dates back to 4033 AD and was discovered in Israel. And in Georgia, the description of Son of Polnisi. Georgian literature originated from Jacob Tsurtavels Shonigis torture. The Christausani by Shota Rustaveli is today considered one of the masterpieces of world literature. Its oldest manuscript dates back to 16th century, and the first printed version was published in 1720. The book is rich in characters. It depicts unique love and friendship. Georgian folklore. Georgian song is as old as Georgia itself. Here each side has its own unique sound, but they all have one thing in common. Need polyphony. Georgia three-voice chant is one of the oldest parts of the Christian world. And in 1966, NASA sent a golden plate into space, on which the masterpieces created by mankind were recorded, including the treasure of Georgia, folk polyphony, Chakarolo. And here are the photos of music. Georgian dance. The history of Georgian dance begins before our era. It tells a story about love, war, faith, and hard work. When they talk about the specialness of Georgian dance, first of all, they mention the plasticity of the man and the gracefulness of the woman. And here's the photos of the Georgian dances. Here. Thanks for attention.
Thank you, Sandra, very much. I am proud of you, my darling. All my students tried to introduce you my beautiful country, Sakartvelo. I hope that all of you welcomed it.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Ekaterina, and your students. What a wonderful presentation. We learned a lot. We got hungry watching that food. We wanted to go dance. We wanted to go and visit those mountains, those lakes. Wonderful, wonderful. And it is true what one of your students said. When we hear the word, the country Georgia, we're thinking about Georgia, United States, right? But
yes,
but it's a few of us knew, I include myself, few of us knew that Georgia was also a country in Europe. Thank you. What a wonderful country, and what wonderful students you have. Congratulations to all of your students. Great presentations, very clear. We understood everything. And now I think all of us want to go visit Georgia. Thank you very
Yes,
much.
welcome to Georgia. We will be great to see you in our country. You should see the country with its tradition yourself. So
Yes.
come and see everything here.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Catherine. Yes. And
Thank you,
are
Miriam.
there, we have very, very wonderful comments. It's a wonderful country, excellent presentations. We have some teachers telling, writing and telling their students to be paying attention. Yes, wonderful information, interesting country. Thank you. They're welcoming us to Georgia. Great speakers, nice presentations. Well done, very cool. Well done, excellent. Yes, wonderful presentation. Wonderful, amazing presentation, beautiful information, great presentation. The food is good. And yeah, that is what they wrote here. Yes, tell us something else about the food, Ekaterina.
Georgian food is very delicious and yummy. We have different kind of foods, sweets. As you know, Georgia is divided into the regions. Each region has its characterized food. Such as, for example, if you visit Samegrelo, in Samegrelo, you can eat homi, elarji, which is made by cheese and maize. We have also our food is similar to Indian's cuisine
Okay.
because they are some sours and we use a lot of peppers and salt too.
Okay. Well, interesting. Yummy, yummy. Yes.
Yes, very yummy.
Yes. Nana Paradise wrote the best teacher and students of school, Anna
Thank you very much.
Basinzi. Yes.
Anna Basisi. Yes, my
Anna
students are from
Basisi.
Anna Basisi.
Well, they said that you are the best teacher and the
Thank you very
students.
much. Thank you. Thank you.
Really informative. Well done. Well done. Thank you. Proud of you, Barbary. Yes. Well done. Well done. Informative. Insight presentation. Wonderful presentations. They're thanking you for these great presentations, wonderful presentations and speech, wonderful information, amazing, respect, well done. Well, those are the comments that they wrote in the chat. So everybody,
hello.
Yes, thank you,
Hello.
Medine.
Hello, is session end? Is session end? Okay. Thank you.
Yes,
Just
it is ended. It is ended. Yes.
I want to say something. I was hospital today with my father, and just sometime or a few minutes ago or few minutes before, I have reached my home and I opened Zoom from my computer. Just if I am not active, I was not active today, but I was joined from my mobile and just observe our today's session. So our today's session was very excellent, and all of our speaker was very excellent. Especially a student speaker was very excellent, and I think this project is our wonderful project. By this project, we can know different types of countries, education, and culture. As an educator, we need to know different types of countries, education system, and culture. So I think this session is very important for us, and we want to continue one session in a month in this project, worldwide education and culture. Today, we have completed Georgia education and culture. We have know about different types of education system and a cultural system of Georgia. So just next month, we will arrange another country's education and culture. If anyone wants to present next month a session from his country, for his country, education and culture, please you can raise hand and you can raise hand and you can tell me, and we will confirm you. Dear, anyone can present about own country? Gulam Shaki Akili.
Yes, brother.
Are you now in Pakistan or Afghanistan?
I am in Pakistan right now.
Now, when you will go to Afghanistan?
I will go to Afghanistan next week. So I prepared some students here in Pakistan to join to the programs, and also they will prepare some projects for next week, inshallah. I told them and I prepared some teams here.
Next month.
Next week I will go to Afghanistan and will prepare some project for Jane and also Jason.
You can continue this session in next month, 8 March.
Okay.
8 March. Okay.
Okay.
Just someone raised hand, but not now low hand. Please, you can raise hand and we will give you chance next month. Someone.
Nudin, I am preparing Guatemala for next month.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
But we could add them for the coming months, right? Everybody is welcome to share.
Okay, I think within short time, anyone can say something about the session. Just I am now open unmute option. Okay. Just someone raises hand. Okay, yeah, dear Rita, you can give them chance, please.
Yes, Saba, Ishka.
Assalamu alaikum, all of the teachers. First of all, I'm from Pakistan. I want to request. I have question also, but I want to request, sir, that I'm from a Muslim family. In our family, there is strictness. He have the online student registration form. So we have to put picture in our family. It is not allowed. So he can give two forms, one with picture or without picture, because in our family it is not allowed to share the picture, because you know that Muslim family are strict. And and how is sir's father? Is he fine?
No problem. We
Okay,
understand.
no problem. Dear, no problem. Are you a student?
Yes, sir. Sir, how is your father now?
Okay, no problem. You can join our any session. You can take membership. Please, you can note me in WhatsApp. Please, I am writing my WhatsApp number now.
Sir, I have attended previous session also, but I didn't receive the certificate of yesterday and January class also.
Please take my number from here. If you joined our session and fill attendance link, you will give any certificate, no problem. Okay, Manohar sir, আপনি একটু লাইভ আর বন্ধ করে দেন, লাইভ আর রেকর্ডিং বন্ধ করে দেন, এখন আর প্রয়োজন নাই।
And this presentation was